Hey, Dwayne.
Hi.
Welcome back, my friends. We'll talk about that in a second. Welcome to another episode 34. No countries for tacos. We rolling.
You.
This week we will be talking about an anime that came out a long time ago. I'm joking. Back in 2003.
One.
The OVAs came out first. So the OVAs 2001.
Did they? See, that was really weird because on the website, the TV show came out first. When I started watching it, I started watching the TV shows first,
Right?
and then you yeah, I couldn't find the OVAs, but again, I was 14, and then I think in 2007, that's when I found the OVAs, and I watched the OVAs.
It's kind of like the prequel.
Yeah. First of all, let me apologize to you, Shawn. I should have just told you.
Don't apologize yet. Don't apologize yet. I need you. I need that energy. Hold that energy. So yeah, we talking read or die this week. And that's the anime for this week. This might be a shortened episode because adulthood and stuff. And then we'll see how it goes. So, Dwayne, how's it going, bro? He's off screen right
All good, man. All good. I am. Yep.
Good stuff.
Got my second animation done.
Yes, sir. Go ahead, tell me about it.
It was cool. It was good, man. I had to switch it up because the whole eyesight thing, and on the anime. I don't need them right now, but they're there. They're there. I actually forgot them in the living room. Okay. But yeah, it was good, man. It was good, and I was really happy that the person I did it for was really appreciative of it, and now she's using it for her advertisement. So it was all deep. It was good, man.
Awesome.
How about you? How's your week been?
The week too long, but it's been okay. Just work. I don't really do much. I've been working out stuff a lot better. I've been eating a lot better. So I think I lost like 10 pounds.
What?
In like 3 weeks. No, it's not 10 pounds.
Nice.
It's like 5 pounds. I'm just exaggerating. But I've lost weight because I've behaved myself like pretty good. But I did have a Subway sandwich yesterday, so if that counts for anything.
Hey, Subway, eat fresh. Jared lost a lot of weight.
There was a research that came out saying that the tuna is not even really tuna.
What is it then?
It's some mesh that they put together to imitate tuna so they'll have more of it. It's weird.
Oh, God.
So,
well, there was a period in time where England was selling horse meat.
Yeah, I remember that shit.
For mince meat. But my thing was, I don't see what people was freaking out. The shit tastes better than beef mince meat. So I was like, all right. Y'all killed them and met glue, so exactly. Y'all killed them and met glue. Try something new.
Long doesn't matter now. You know?
Exactly.
All right. So let's go ahead and jump into the anime discussion. All right. Cool. So, read or die, Dwayne. I want my apology, bro. What the fuck?
I apologize, sir. I apologize. I should have just told you, let's just watch the OVAs.
The OVAs were okay, but it was only like 3 episodes.
Yeah, it was way better though.
Yeah, but I watched all of them. I watched the OVAs and the anime. Because I watched the OVAs first, and then I hit you up. That's why I was like, Dwayne, how many episodes was this supposed to be? You was like 20. You said 26? You said 26? Yeah, 26 episodes.
Yeah.
I was like, 26? So I went back on, and then I saw under it said Read or Die TV. I was like, oh, yeah, it's a TV thing. And then that's when I ended up watching that. So we talk about the TV. Well, we'll cover some of the OVA, but we mainly talk about the TV version, which for some strange reason it kind of felt like it didn't know what it wanted to be. Like we tried to be action.
Yeah.
Slice of life, romance. What are we doing here, guys?
Yeah, I don't know.
I started to get so
Go
mad at
away,
the
Fly.
characters. I started to root for the fucking villain for like an episode.
Oh, you mean me?
I
Oh,
was
you
like,
mean? Listen,
I was like,
listen.
I'm back to church. I mean, I'm back to British library.
I I was at the point where I was like, bro, y'all need to bring back gentlemen. Like, I want a gentleman to come and just like torment everybody. Like, because what is going on? This is insane. But you see, you know what? The interesting thing I did take from it
Mm-hmm.
was the perception of me at 14 and me now. Because you have a little bit more understanding and you're a little bit wiser and stuff like that. You watch the same things that you thought was really good and you're like, oh, this
I mean,
this is yeah.
honestly, if I had watched that back then, I probably would have been like, "Nah, this isn't too bad." I mean, it's not horrible. We've seen worse anime, but this one
I
isn't that.
refuse to mention.
Yeah, but this one, well, this one was. It was so slow. I think it's because they didn't know what they wanted to be, or he was aiming to do something at first, and then he made a switch. I don't know. It was like trying to build up. It was trying to like build up the characters, but it was doing such a poor job of building up the characters in that first slice of life
Yeah.
half that I feel like we could have kind of skipped some of that shit. All
Which
right,
is
so
which is why I was asking you like, yo, where you at? And you was at episode 10. I was like, bro, just start at episode 14. Because I had
I
gone to
remember you
15 when
said
they
that
got, and I
shit.
was like, just start at episode 15. Like you know.
So in short, so this the TV, the Read or Die TV, not the OVA, it revolves around. Well, it started off revolving around Nenene, but
Yeah.
it started focusing on the sister. So she's a writer. So this whole
Yeah.
thing is based around reading, as you could kind of tell, like obsessive readers. But anyway,
I get it now. Your message. Effing words.
oh, at the end, bro, they went there. That was weirdly disappointing. I was like, what? So for we gonna get to that dude at the end. Cause he could have won easy. All you had to do was fucking shoot him,
Yep.
or don't let him in
That's
the
what
room.
that's what Wendy was for.
They're monologuing and shit. Monologuing. Fucking
Yeah,
villains.
boy,
But
that
this
was
is this is early 2000s.
all right. You want me to draw your summary quick so we can
Yeah. Go ahead,
rant?
man.
All
Go
right.
ahead.
So this anime is based on three sisters who are paper users, and basically paper users are people who can manipulate paper in order to farm anything they want. Basically, it's like what was that word they call for fire? Pyrokinesis. They're paper kinesises. Anyway, so these three sisters work as bodyguards, and they meet up with one of their favorite authors because they're bibliophiles as well. They meet up with one of their favorite authors and work as a bodyguard for her. And it just so happens that the secret society that they were a part of was the same people trying to capture the writer that they were hired to protect. All the while this is going on, they end up going on missions to collect these secret books called the Books of Gentlemen. And no one really knows what the books does, but the more they try to collect the books, the more you learn that these books are actually the thought, the wisdom and knowledge of one man who came from England, who was extremely brilliant, who passed the IQ test like 3 times over with one score. Like that freaked me out. I was like, that ain't making sense. But anyway, passed the IQ test exactly 3 times over with one score, and basically he was dying. And what England was doing is that they were recycling him in different bodies over and over and over again. So basically, the story follows the three sisters as they collect these books, solve all their years of trauma that went on before that went on before they met the writer, and how this writer is obsessed with a friend of hers who seems to be the one catalyst for everybody's, and how she ties everybody into that one event. That's it.
And her character and that her the writers the writer name is Nenene. Her obsession
Sumiregawa.
her obsession with what's her name was it
Yomiko.
Yomiko is weird because she says she isn't gay. Like she's like I don't swing that way. There's a party there the woman's like I don't swing that way, but she's like he was taking care of her. Like it's not even like a sisterly love. Cause when they
Yeah.
met up eventually, like she was borderline jealous that Yumiko was hanging out with this other girl, the dude's mom, the boy that ended up.
Nancy.
Yeah, and don't even get me started on Nancy, man.
I thought she was gay.
Well, I thought. Remember, I messaged you that I was like, oh, so she's gay, right? Or she was just. I guess she was just hiding it at that point because everything points to that. And nothing wrong with that. It was just her obsession was like, bro, she's been gone for like years now. Like, move
But
on.
remember
She got
what
writer's
time it
block.
came out in.
What's up?
Remember what time it came out in.
No. I know. I gotta. That's why I said I gotta remember that I'm looking at it in the lens of a 2021 Shawn and not Barbados 2003. Bro, homophobic as hell.
that whole production staff of the Get Shot though.
Bro. He's a totally different guy now, man. We've all grown and evolved. Like around that time I was only like 12 and shit, you know.
Yeah.
So but yeah. But yeah, I gotta remember that you gotta bear in mind the time it did come out, early 2000s and stuff. So the view and the acceptance was different. But it was just weird that she was taking care of that woman. She was in love.
Yeah, B.
Like she was taking care of the house. But she started to get bitter and shit. She was all lonely. Had writer's block.
Mm-hmm.
So but to be real, like at first I thought that it was based like it was gonna be based around this character around Nenene. But Ross
I thought so too.
I thought so too, especially earlier when she went to Hong Kong, she ended up getting the bodyguards and stuff. But you find out that it mainly revolves around the sisters. Because eventually you stop seeing Nenene for like a few episodes. You're like,
yeah, B.
They wrote her out
Like
the story.
She ain't even important anymore. And that's what I was telling you, like, bro, just start from episode 14. Because in all fairness, right? I honestly thought the first half of the story was really interesting. I was like, okay. So she's, you got this slice of life kind of thing. The sister's starting to get integrated into Japan from Hong Kong, right. But yet they still got their own troubles and trying to get through it. Yeah, Nenene is warming up. Right. Nenene is warming up to them, and now she's starting to get into this flow of releasing the anger and bitterness that she had from this girl just randomly disappearing. And I was like, okay, that's cool. And then it had the little bits in it where, like, you had the company that was trying to kidnap her and stuff like that was always targeting her in some way. And you was like, okay, cool. So, that's the big ending. And then it hit episode 13. And then it was like, okay, cool. So they got her. Wait, what? And then it went left, B. It went left.
So when I guess they were trying to kidnap her to brainwash her into.
Nah, they were trying to install the books into her.
Oh, okay. I thought it was. I guess it was trying to find the correct person to put it into. Cause they ended.
Yeah, because there was constantly pulling people and killing them, making them piss themselves, and turning them. I almost said retarded. Turning
brain dead. What's funny is that's what I thought Nene's part in this story. To me
that she was going to be the pinnacle of writers that could handle it.
But bro,
me too.
Well, that boys, I feel like somebody changed their mind. I don't know what happened. Because
halfway through, it's like halfway through the man went like, she ain't part of that. We getting back to Yomiko.
Yeah, they
It's
brought
just like,
Yomiko
what?
back. So like first they these sisters pretty much sank half of fucking Hong Kong. That shit was funny.
Half? It may say all of Hong Kong be. Because I remember I was about to message you. I was like, bro, these men really destroy Hong Kong?
Straight genocide, dog. Their boys kill everybody. So yeah, so at this point you didn't even like if you didn't really know at this point the British Library wasn't even like heavy handed in the fucking show yet. It was still like working behind the shadows, and they went to
Yeah.
save Nenene and practically fuck Hong Kong up and got labeled as terrorists and shit. And like I said, so like then after this, Nenene pretty much evaporates. Like they pull away from her for a little bit, and then
Mm-hmm.
they started focus. The story kind of started focus. It was already focusing, but it started heavily focus on Anita and
Yeah, her
the silver,
development
her
and the
development,
sisters.
and then they introduced the silver hair kid, the boy.
Yep. They introduced him a lot more.
Yeah, so that's why I said it's like we gonna use this one. So they like slid him in there because there was like around 13. This is right after the Saint Hong Kong and stuff. They had like almost like a flashback where the woman was typing on the typewriter
Yeah.
on the computer and she
And
was telling the story. And I said one day
telling
I
the
was like,
prequel
I should
story.
have just started there.
Sorry, me. That's why I was like, yo, I forget to tell Shawn start at episode 14.
Bro.
This is like
Episode 13, she's like, and then she started to explain the mission of the British Library and Mr. Gentleman
yeah.
and what the books were for. And I was like, there is
What we didn't
literally
do?
no reason for me to watch the first 12 episodes.
Yep.
Outside
No reason.
the fight to get Nenene back. That was actually pretty cool. When they blew up all the.
Oh, yeah. There wasn't anything else. There was
when,
literally nothing else.
when they
Nothing
fought the
else.
vampire was pretty weird. That vampire dude that
Nope.
used to use some. You didn't
Nope.
like that? I thought it was okay.
Nope. Nope. What? Somebody put pillars of paper and it just blowing the wind? Nah, Shawn, come on.
What are you talking about? He was using the frequencies of the keys to stop the papers from. Man, all right. So I thought it was cool. I didn't think it actually impacted the story at all. I just thought it was cool seeing, bro. Like I'm finding shit to like in that first 12 episodes.
No. I will be the blunt truth for both of us. It was crap. It was seriously.
He had to showcase the part, and he also kind of taught because he was like a remnant from the OVA.
Yeah, he was.
So I
I think he
like
was the last dude that she fought.
pretty much before she freaked out and fucking burned the building.
Yo.
Yomiko. Yomiko freaks out, fucking pretty much destroys the library.
Just the library. A whole I think she burnt London. The Great Fire of London.
Hey, they could say it was. That's crazy, man. Because she was working for them up to that point, so that's what makes her
Yeah.
disappear. But anyway, so that kind of also ties in Anita and stuff. But yeah, the first 12 episodes of this series is almost like season one. You don't need to watch it because 13 they do a recap, and then 14 on it. That's when the other part of the story starts because they meet up with Yumiko and what's the other girl's name? The annoying woman.
Nancy.
Nancy. She's not annoying. She's just
You think
really,
Nancy
really,
annoying?
really, really traumatized, huh?
Yeah, she's just really traumatized. You watch the OVAs, man.
Oh yeah, they all
That
got did. This shit got did dirty as fuck, bro.
yeah, be
Oh like damn.
that for honestly for Nancy's character, I understand. I understood that. I was
Oh
okay
yeah.
with that.
Oh yeah.
For Yomiko's character, I
Yumiko,
understood why she freaked out.
yeah.
And
When he showed her what the fuck they were doing, I was like, damn, bro, that's cold blooded. What was the name of that guy? The blonde hair guy? Joker.
Joker, the Joker.
The Joker. Go figure. Yeah, so
It's
Joker,
funny.
his character is pretty much he was the leader of
The British slavery.
British Library and was like pretty much spearheading reviving
Mr.
Gentleman.
Gentleman.
Mr. Gentleman. And honestly, it was at like if you really think about it, the plan worked. If he had just
Stop
killed them
monologuing.
motherfuckers, you know, the
Yeah, B.
talking, bro, the talking. He let him stand there and monologue, bro. Like, oh, you know, nah, handle your business, son. And it cost him in the end. But that's all you gotta do,
Yep.
because you can't have the villain winning. What do you think about the plan? The plan for the British Library? Like, what do you think about our overall plan?
It reminded me of the first half of Code Geass plan.
Mm.
Unite everyone with the same thoughts. Bitch. I mean, he was aiming for world peace. And if everybody's thinking the same way, then can't really gotten at a hit. So I mean, yeah.
Like at first I was he was like when because you remember he had a gift for words. Reader
Oh yeah.
So the way he worded it before you found out the full plan, I was like, he's a villain. I
Yeah,
met
me.
Dwayne. I was like, dude, I kind of cited this guy a bit, and that's how they get you, right?
That boy was charming like Hitler
He was charming,
and
bro. Oh
Mussolini.
god,
Yep.
he was charming as hell because once you, all right. So there's a scene that they're all in a house, right? They're in this rundown house, and they're surrounded by the British Library. They have him tied up, right? And he starts talking to Anita. He's like, "Hey,
Yeah.
do you really think y'all are actual sisters?"
B.
Yo,
She annoyed me because she's cracked so easily, B.
so weak,
So easily. The man,
weak.
and the thing is, right, the man is shouting it or with vengeance or anything. The man just like, seriously, think about it. 3 paper sisters who just happened to me. Think about it. You're test subjects. You really hate Yomiko? You shouldn't hate Yomiko. You're her offspring.
Bro.
You're merely a smidget of what she's capable of. You are nothing.
Bro, he broke
But
that girl's heart.
together, you are something.
Formidable. Yeah.
But we killed the other two, so
Bro, the man,
worthless.
the man, the man looked at her. He told her, "You're a failure. You're an utter failure. You, you had no powers." And then the Yumiko incident happened when she blew up the library, and she was there, and because of that, she gained the paper powers, but then she started hating books. Like he's like, what? What's the point of having paper powers and you hate books?
Yeah.
But yeah, like all of this stuff was happening, and you kept expecting her character to really make a mature turn. She all she did is shout at the sister. She acted the same way right through, and then
Mm-hmm.
at the end, the only real to me the only significant change is that she started liking books. But I think that's because the Mr. Gentleman. Yeah,
Was a
sorry, go ahead.
part of her.
Yeah. Cause remember she got stuck
Yeah. And you
after
start to feed into
and
her.
he started to feed into her. So that was what fixed the issue. But
She was still
her character
worthless.
arc was so fucking weak, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see her purpose at all. Because like I tell you, I just start piecing together things. And when I looked at it, I was like, yo, Maggie can do what she does. She just hangs back because Anita does it. Because remember when Michelle got taken, Maggie was doing everything. She was like, yo, you can't
Maggie
do it.
worked hard, bro.
Yeah, me. Like I'm so happy for Maggie. Like that's my animation wife.
Yeah, what? What the hell? Anime? Seriously? Maggie?
I'm an animated wife. Yeah, me.
God damn it, bro.
She
Why
might be
not
quiet in the
Michelle?
streets.
Why not Michelle? Michelle is cool. Michelle is like a mother
Nah,
figure, but
B.
she kind of helped old boy out. Sumiregawa.
The Junior.
Yeah, Junior. Thank you, Junior.
Bruh, them voices was annoying
Did you watch it in English or did you watch?
me. English.
Right. Yeah, I watched the English dub too.
I
Yeah.
was like that. I've never heard a young English kid sound like that. Joker was cool,
No,
but I
Joker
was
was
like,
cool.
oh my god. I was
Nah,
like, oh
Wendy
my
was cool
god.
too, bro.
Yeah.
So so when they was hunting for the like Yomiko and all of them, it was pretty cool when they like cornered them in her library house because she
Hmm.
hoards books and stuff, and they were about to try to fight Joker with paper. He's like, "Who do you think I am? I know everything there is to know about paper." He fucking came in there with sound cannons and shit and water guns.
Yeah.
Start spraying the water. They still got out, but it was still funny to see. And then they started burning all them books.
Problem.
Bro, I've never seen so many bookstores in one location in my life.
Yeah.
That shit was funny. I was
It,
like,
it,
they're just like going in there, like taking all the books. I was just like, that's
I
like
was
10 bookstores in a
crazy.
1 mile area. But they had a
I mean,
good
I
story.
would love to visit that area though. Or it was Jumbuko or whatever they call it.
That shit
And
probably
just to
changed.
see,
That probably
yeah,
changed now though.
probably changed. But it would have been nice to see it.
Like just for example, man, there's hardly bookstores like around in fucking Houston. They're there. There's like Barnes
Really?
and Nobles. You get like a
Hmm.
Barnes and Noble stuff, but like the small bookstores, like those small bookstores, they all
Yeah.
get shut down because Amazon and shit, and Barnes and Noble's the big one, and there's Amazon Press
Yeah.
and stuff. You know what I mean? So it was funny to see that because I'm like, man, we in a different time. Like everything's digitized, and like
Yep.
comic book stores still around, but they'd be like
But
game
for how
stores
long?
now. I don't know, man. They start
The
doing different
see.
stuff though. Like they sell like the little Funkos and stuff like that. Some of
Yeah.
them like have like tabletop games sessions and stuff.
Does
Or
that
bring
stuff make money?
what
The Funko stuff?
people collect that shit hardcore. My buddy that I went to shit, we straight away for
Fastwood.
anime. That I went to Anime Fest with last week. He collects them. You could scan them, and he
Hmm.
has all your collection stuff. I have some here, but I'm not a big deal on them. I like my swords.
Mm.
But anyway, so uh, moving right along on this anime, so we can get this wrapped up because honestly, man, I think this one was not that good, bro. And we can't always get it right. We came straight off of Vivi, bro. Like we came off a 5 star
Yeah.
Hitman, and right on to this. So
What was before Vivi? Yeah, we come off like 3 back-to-back
oh
fives.
what's
Stamp of approvals.
Kenshin the Kenshin.
Yeah, we came off 3 back-to-back.
I know
Stamp
you
of
had your issues with
approvals.
Kenshin too, though, especially that last one.
Yeah, the last one. I actually watched we straight again. I
This always
actually
happens
watched
when we do a shitty anime.
it does. I actually watched the animated part for that movie, for the last
Mm-hmm.
movie.
Is it
It
better?
was so much better. So much better.
I think the problem is old dude looked so tired, man. Like he didn't look like he wanted to do the part. I'm gonna be real with
And
you. It was almost
yeah,
like I think the story ended at 3. It almost looked like Tom Cruise in the second Jack Reacher movie. I'm just here.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like, look, they're already ending the production already. Eh,
Yeah.
why
Or
am I
Channing
doing this?
Tatum at the beginning of G.I. Joe, the second one. Just kill me off. Oh
It
shit, Dwayne.
was crazy, man.
Oh, you froze. But anyway, yeah, bro. Anyway, so back to the anime.
What?
Um, we ain't gonna go too deep into this, man. Honestly, I ain't really got much.
Yeah.
To me, it
We
was
pretty much
still
talked about the ending already.
yeah.
What did you mean by effing words? The fact
Bro,
that she
because
threw
like
she threw
they
her book.
they were standing in that room. and they were downloading the books into Junior,
Yeah.
and they were just standing there talking, like they were trying to convince Joker why this was the wrong thing to do, like taking away your free will. Why would you want
Yeah.
everyone to think the same and stuff like that? And I'm just sitting there like, this guy dedicated literally his whole life to reviving Mr. Gentleman. You're not gonna
Hmm.
talk this one down. You're not
He
gonna
even
talk this
told
one
them
down.
that. He even told them that. He
Yeah.
was like, "Guys, you've been you've been trying to talk me over this for years. I'm still here. So let's wrap this up." And then they jumped on Junior. We'll save you.
Yeah, they jumped on Junior, right? That's what I'm
I was
saying.
like,
Like,
yeah,
if he didn't let him in the room, because there was, if he didn't let him in, and let him
yeah.
talk that long, you know, they probably would have think
But
because they stopped him from the
arrogance
last
though.
book. I mean, the kid is practically not 75% Mr. Gentleman. Like a little 10% went into the girl. But no, this is my thing. So he aged the dude, or he gave the dude some knowledge to the point that he aged his ass. I'm not exactly sure what happened to Joker. His hair was
Yeah.
gone. Um, but so he was comatose, and then the dog came, and then he walked off. So I don't understand. Is he good now? Like I don't. At the end, he was sitting in the chair, and Wendy was taking care of her. Then he just disappeared. Like he had the
Hmm.
black look in his eyes. Then his eyes went back
Yeah.
to normal, and then he disappeared. So is he not dead or not dead? But like, is he back out in the wild? Like, like yeah, y'all should have just killed that character, bro. Cause like, what we not getting no more. And I don't know. I think that
Even if we are,
the
we ain't
manga's
watching
dead.
it. Yeah.
Well, you might never know. It might be better now. It's a different time, man. 2021.
Computer graphics don't make an anime. We learned that from Kane's game and all the No Zero.
Fucking all those zero. But yeah. All right, man. So and that's pretty much the ending. They stopped, they followed the plan. The sisters pretty much went back to like it went kind of went back to like the slice of life stuff. They still living in Japan. The youngest one, Anita went back to school and stuff
Yep.
like that.
She
The
wrote a
girl
book report. They were
Nenene
happy.
started writing again.
Yep.
Um,
And Yomiko just lives in the corner of the apartment
Man,
reading.
I'm gonna be real with you, bro. I thought there was some. Dude, why the president of the United States kept peeing himself? Yo, I never see shit, bro. I was like, all right.
You know who that was, right?
George Bush?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
And you remember Japan and the USA has like some beef at that time.
Bro, because he's like, Mr. Joker, do you think you can do this to my thing? Blah blah blah. Joker told him something. He's like, what about all those hookers? He's like, dude, do you want the world to know your secrets?
Exactly.
That boy sat there on the stage and wet himself. I was like, wait, what? And then he like, so there was a section when the Mr. Gentleman thing was happening. England got like thrown back into like the past or something, some weird
Yep.
time travel stuff. And it was like progressively going, it was skipping forward quick back to present time. And the president
Yeah.
tried to attack England with his planes.
And the man
And
hit him with the War of the Worlds.
dude, man, the boy hit him with the War of the Worlds fucking shit. I was like, how? I don't know what's happening. At this point, I'm all confused. I'm like, what's happening right now? Is that a giant rope? What the fuck? And he fell on the ground. He's like, oh, and he peed himself again. I was like, why the U.S. president keep peeing himself? Why he keep
And
peeing?
but it thing that harmed me is that them boys really hated America because that was the only country that attacked.
Yeah, that was the only one, bro. Like, he was like trying to take over the world, and the only one country that they got slapped. And that boy fell on the ground. No. And that was the end of him. You never see his character again. Thank God. I was tired of seeing that. And yeah. And then that English section happened where they had to read and stuff. And they happened to find one train station that was built early.
not even in the books. It wasn't even in the books that they were reading. We have to read everything to find out what's
So
different.
reading was kind of pointless.
I
How
was like,
then I thought the girl found out about the date at the subway by reading. Is it that how she found? I think that's how she found out, right? Or did she already know that?
she already knew that. Because remember, Maggie was a history freak.
So reading the books, they make sense then. It
Nah,
was kind of
it was
pointless.
pointless.
I guess
Pointless.
the anime's name is Read or Die.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. What's your rating, man?
They had to put reading. They had to put reading in it because they couldn't keep showing the fighting. Anyway, man. So
what's your rating, man? Don't even get you intro or characters or whatever. Just go straight to the overall. Yeah, it was that bad.
But I had the whole thing in my head. So overall, I'm gonna give this anime a fuck it, a 2 out of 5, bro.
Really? Okay.
Do you want my reasoning or?
Yeah, sure, go for it.
Uh, Give me a second. Yeah, so for Read or Die, I give it 2 out of 5. There was some of the characters like Maggie, Michelle. I
And
thought they were
Joker.
cool. Nenene had the potential to be a good character, but I don't know what the writers did or something, but they just changed their mind. Give me a second. Hey, dude. We talking about the show Read or Die, the actual TV show. Not the manga. Sorry, somebody was in chat. What was I saying? Yeah, had the potential to be a strong character, but I don't know what happened. But they pulled a Gohan, bro. They just dumped her like the fucking cheat. um, them women had some rough fucking trauma and stuff. I for the characters and stuff was could have done a little better with some of the characters.
Yeah.
A lot of the characters. The story, what killed me about this anime is that it felt like it didn't know what it wanted to be. It started out with that slice of life thing, and then it just straight changed into like a kind of like sci-fi-ish action.
Yeah.
You know, like it was us against the British Library, and then the final finale was like, man.
Flat.
So 2 out of 5. That's my reasoning for this one. The potential was there, and then it had pacing issues too, man. Like
Yeah,
pacing
it
issues.
sped up and slowed on. It sped up and slowed on. It was weird.
It was a slug to watch this one. What about you, man?
I get a 1.5. I need to change my rating on the anime planet.
1.5, though. That's not too far from mine.
Yeah, 1.5. I mean, like you said, the character development needed more work.
It should have been fine with 26 episodes, honestly.
Yeah, I think it. I think I had a higher expectation for it when I was younger because the OVAs showed a really great story, and the story itself was really good. But then, the premise of the story, I should say, was like you said, it had potential, but then the execution was like, yeah. I'll change that 1.5. I'll get a 2 because I enjoyed the artwork. The artwork was
smooth,
clean.
Man.
It was clean and
And
smooth.
don't get me wrong. Like they're fighting with the paper. It's such an interesting concept using having like paper abilities. And what was cool is that out of the 3 sisters, they all had different. It wasn't the same paper powers, you know.
Yeah. So it was like you said, the premise had potential and stuff. Yeah, I get it too.
Yeah, so too. Yeah, bro, this is a basic anime, bro. Anyway, oh, let's be quiet.
Yes.
This was falling. I want. It had the potential to be mid tier. You gotta give me like a whole tier thing, but definitely not
uh,
legendary. So, so yeah, that's it for ratings. Um, if you want something to watch, you can check it out and just let us know what you think. I wouldn't recommend this one. You probably want to skip this
Start from episode 14.
one. That's so weird. Start for 13 so you get the recap.
No, 14 is a recap.
Oh,
Because
so
they
it's
blew up
13.
Hong Kong first. Then when we went back to British slavery and started making the report on why Hong Kong had blown up.
Oh, right. And they're blowing up with the
So
blowing
start
up
from 13.
13.
Yeah, watch how the men destroy an entire country.
He was like, they like talked about it a little bit. It was like, yeah, Hong Kong's underwater now. Wait,
Yeah,
what?
be Atlantis. Atlantis.
All right. So that's it for the ratings. We go ahead and hit the shoot the shit section. All right, bro. So, bro, what was telling you? So I went to Anime Fest last week, right?
Yeah.
Anime Matsuri here in Houston, and I guess they couldn't get like a lot of guests and stuff this time around because like a lot of countries still got the restrictions, like Japan and stuff. Still like
Yeah.
travel's restricted, so like they couldn't get as many. They got that one girl that was at the evening show,
Yeah.
but
The evening show.
she was talking about it. She was like, yeah, I gotta go back and then I gotta quarantine and yada 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 before. I was like,
Mm-hmm.
damn. So you could see like a lot of people didn't come. So like a lot of the booths and stuff like was lacking. It was like a lot of stickers, bro. They were just like stickers and shit.
Yeah.
But it was cool, dude. There was like one of those cafes that you always see in like slice of life anime. Those maid
With
cafes.
the kitties.
Yeah, but you couldn't take pictures. Yeah, you
Social
couldn't.
distancing.
Social distancing and like no, you can't. But you go in there, you sit no, you get like a tea and stuff. But they had it like
Mm-hmm.
fucking like almost blocked off, so you couldn't see inside at all. And they all
Yeah.
wore like mid outfits and shit. So that was
With
pretty interesting.
no underwear.
I was like, interesting. Okay. Well, obviously you can't touch or anything. Obviously.
Yeah.
But that's sexual assault. Don't do that. So it was like, oh, okay. So I walked out of there. There was a Godzilla exhibit, which was pretty dope. I put some pictures up on my IG.
Yeah, I saw
Yeah,
that.
bro. They went from the original Godzilla, dog,
Oh.
1954, dude, and
Da, 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 da. Godzilla!
it was funny they were showing you like the original one. It wasn't even a guy in a suit. It was literally like it was stop
A
motion.
toy. Yeah, a
Yeah,
toy.
I mean the toy fucking army, and then they would switch to real people acting like it's Godzilla. So that was pretty dope. There was some cool stuff there, man. But then we walk in that panel, bro. And we were sitting there. We were sitting there in the panel.
Were you
The
the
guys
only
were
black people?
no. There was a
Okay.
worried thing because you don't know. Well, what happened is all the people that like follow them on like YouTube and stuff, they sat at the front because these were YouTube guys.
Okay.
We didn't know who the hell they were, so like a lot of people were just like sitting there like, who are these guys? And it was just literally just them complaining. Oh, they blah blah blah, censorship, blah blah. And I'm just sitting there like, okay. And then it was talking about how the comic book U.S. comic book scene is trash because they introducing character. They're doing stuff with the characters and stuff now.
Mm-hmm.
Introducing. There's like back in the day it was just I was like, yeah, but this ain't back in the day. Times change. You gotta change with the times. You know what I mean? So they were just.
Yeah.
It was literally just a wind tunnel ahead, and we were sitting in like close to the middle, like not the middle. We were like in the back half. And I'm just sitting
Mm-hmm.
there looking up. Me and my boy Tito. I'm just sitting there like, yo, what the fuck? So we Googled one of them, and one of them was in blackface, bro. One of the panel dudes. Dude, and we was like, we gotta go. Like, so we left.
Oh
Oh man,
my
that
gosh.
shit was. It was like the Twilight Zone, bro. It was weird, especially when you don't think that way.
Yeah.
So you just sitting out there like, what? What did you just say? Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
so yeah, they were complaining.
Interesting.
Yeah, it was. I said the same thing. I wasn't even mad. I was just like, this is actually interesting to watch because obviously, if you don't think like that, you don't really hang around people that think
Yeah.
like that. So you're just saying, oh, they're like, eh. But
So this is what you guys do. Okay.
after about 45, after about 30 minutes, I think we were there for 20 minutes. I had enough. I was all right. It's not discussion. It's just
You were
uh,
complaining.
pretty people complain. It wasn't because I thought it was gonna be a discussion, but I
Yeah.
was like, if say I had got up, I'm never gonna do it. But I say I got up and like challenged that, I could see everyone just doing this. Ah! Yeah, so I was like, I'm out of here,
Walk out.
out of here. And then the night was hentai fest. Oh,
Interesting as usual.
yo, dude, it's funny
I'm
because I'm
surprised
not.
you didn't get any you know
What?
public pleasures in the crowd just walking through like, oh yeah.
Nah, honestly, man, I'm gonna be real with you, man. It wasn't like that because we were sitting in like stands and shit, bro. It was like a big auditorium, and
Hmm.
it was people on the stage, and then it was like I told you, there was she was talking to, she was like showing the etchy anime, and she was like, okay, so the difference, this is why it's etchy, yada yada yada. They like don't show certain stuff. They'll just show like, obviously there's no penis and stuff like that. And then she
Yeah.
went, she moved, and then she like, these are my top five, and I'm just saying, oh, they're like, oh, this actually motherfucking
Very
happens.
educational.
Yeah, I was like, okay. Like later at that point, I was like, so that's the real difference. That makes sense. And then, yeah. So after that, they did the voice thing that I told you. They like
Yeah.
called up someone from this, not the stands where I was sitting. Cause we were sitting like in the back. Some people from the front, and they'll play the clip silent, and then like
Hmm.
they'll do obviously there's subtitles, and they'll be reading off and voice acting and stuff. What was weird is when they actually had the sets, because then it's just
Ah,
like, yeah, oh my god, oh, it's so wet. And I'm just sitting there like,
what
the
the
fuck. So we did, we did. It was $10.
yo, look, those are places I can't go. Like my wife would not take me, let me go to those places because you know me, Shawn. When I get really uncomfortable, I start laughing uncontrollably. I just be
Oh, I
laughing
was
like,
fucking
ha!
dying, bro. I was dying, but I was so far in the back that I don't think anyone like give a shit that I was laughing. I was just like, Tito, bro, what the fuck is happening? Tito sitting out there like, this is an interesting event. And the only reason we got the ticket is because we were curious. We was like, was this like a big room full of different booths on different hentai? Like, I already
Yeah,
know it was a big like auditorium
auditorium.
presentation. Like I'm never going to that again. Like it was just out of sheer curiosity.
Yep.
And there was so
That's how
many,
the cat got killed.
huh?
Literally.
Yeah, yeah, literally, yeah. Cat curiosity definitely killed the cat on this one, man. So that was the thing. So today we go. It's Comic Palooza this week. So this was
Oh,
more
that
for
should be cool.
comics and
You
stuff.
should see your boy, Black Sands.
Is he? I don't even know if he's scheduled to be there. He probably will be there. He'll be at all the. No, I don't think he's gonna be at
Right.
this one.
Ranting about all the other comic creators.
I think he's gonna be at. He's probably gonna be at the DreamCon, which is the one that's. I don't know if you know who RDC World is.
Yeah.
Yeah, those guys. Yeah, they
Hmm.
have their own comic convention later this. Let
Really?
me see.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
Oh yeah, they in Texas. They have it right there in a place called Waco, Texas.
Oh. Them
So
boys big. I didn't even know they were that big.
oh yeah, they huge, man. They met LeBron and shit at the
At the red carpet
space yeah,
for
at the Space Jam
Space
premiere.
Jam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, they met J Cole and stuff. They're pretty popular now, man. And that's cool, man. I'm glad they're
Mm.
doing their thing. They stuck to that thing because for a long time they were
5 years,
small.
man.
So
5 years.
shout out, man. Shout out. Definitely can't hate on the
Yeah.
success. That was pretty cool to see.
Congrats to RDC World, man. You did it. You and now you're inspiring others like us to go do the same
That's cool,
thing.
man. And they're not dicks. because I met them. They're pretty cool.
Oh, that's good.
Because I went to their first DreamCon.
Mm-hmm.
And they were like walking around in booths and stuff. They were pretty chill. But I'm not a picture guy, so I was just like, oh man, it's nice to meet you, and just walked off. I don't want to take no picture with you. I don't like you. I don't care about you that much. No, it's just like,
You know,
oh, that's cool.
you know the fanboy. If that
Yeah.
was Tom Cruise, it would have
Oh
been
yeah, we
something
know
else.
all the
Tom
time.
Cruise, can
Tom
I
Cruise.
join your church?
I don't give a shit about your church, bro. You keep that. But it'd be nice. It was nice to get a pic. I'll be like, take that weird picture. That's my boy, man. I love Tom Cruise. Uh, I started like Anthony Mackie too, man. Not starting, but like he's
Yeah,
another person
yeah,
that I would like to meet. Anthony Mackie.
yeah.
He
He's been a
he's like
really good
sci-fi god
actor.
now because they feel like they put him in everything.
Oh God, yes.
They're just like, we need a black guy. Get
Every
Anthony on
since
the
he did
phone.
Altered Carbon is like if he ain't doing Marvel, he doing sci-fi.
Dude,
I mean,
bro.
and I mean
Hey man. Hey,
that's good though.
the thing about it is, it's
That's
not like
good.
psych. It's not really like side character stuff. He's like main character shit. Like
Mm,
he getting big roles, which is cool. I'm like, man,
yeah,
that's dope, man. We need some other people, but you know, it'd be nice to see some other people come up too. But right now,
yeah.
Anthony
Well,
Mackie's the hot shit.
you got Kevin Hart doing his thing,
Mm-hmm.
um, and he's diversifying, so that's been cool.
Yeah,
You
it's
got The
nice to
Rock,
see.
who's always been doing his thing,
Yeah,
um,
yeah, Rock.
and you got Lakeith Stanfield, and oh gosh, who's the other black guy that we were watching the other day? Oh, I can't remember his name now, but there's a couple youngsters coming
Oh
up.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Michael
There's a
B.
couple
Jordan is
young,
starting to slip his hand and some stuff. He's starting to get in there.
yeah.
He's had some misses without remorse. That movie, I don't know if you've seen it. It's on Amazon Prime.
I won't call it a miss on his part.
No, no, he was good in the fucking role. The story was trash.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
not
yeah.
his fault.
Yeah.
Well, no,
It's like
no.
it's
It's
like
also go ahead.
the guy that played Glitter Boy as playing Batman now.
Oh, Glitter Boy. I said Glitter Boy, bro. Oh my god, I can't remember his name now because you said Glitter Boy is fucked up. But yeah, I know what you mean. It's funny because he's been in so much other stuff that I've seen.
Hmm.
So I've kind of forgot about the Twilight days a little bit. But you call him Glitter Boy just brought it all back.
Because that every time I try to remember his name, that's the first thing that comes to my mind. And the thing is, like, in every movie I've seen him in, except Twilight,
Mm-hmm.
his roles have been really good. He's played a
Yes,
really good role. But the movie was not
it's
that good.
funny. I watch. It was on Netflix. Devil, Devil all the time. He's in it.
Yeah.
He has a small role in it. He's like a priest for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
He gets murdered, but it was a Tom Holland film. Tom Holland's the lead in it,
Oh yeah. Yeah.
and it's like one of Tom Holland's best films. But everyone just remembers him for Spider Man now. Everyone just knows him for
Yeah.
Spider Man.
Those are
But
the
Tom Holland, that was a good Tom Holland movie. So yeah. So I'm gonna
yeah.
try to get some stuff today for like I'm gonna try to take some more pictures and stuff. This Comic Palooza is definitely bigger than Anime Matsuri though, so there's gonna be more booths and
Okay.
stuff. Like comic stuff. Like last time NASA was there, that was pretty chill. They was talking about.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
They was talking about what then was the plan to land a rover on Mars. They already landed a rover on Mars. So it's been a while since I
Yeah.
went. But
It'll be nice to go to DreamCon. I can put that on
yeah,
my bucket
the only
list.
problem, like I would like to go, but man, that drive, dog. Cause I had to drive. Obviously, got to drive to Waco. It's like a
Mm-hmm.
3.5 hour drive.
Mm-hmm.
I did it first. I was like excited. Cause I was like, yeah, man. Cause obviously there was a lot more black people
Yeah.
at this one, and all the booths and stuff was like stuff like that. If you get what I'm saying. So I was like, oh, this
Yeah.
is pretty cool to see. It was pretty live. King Vader and stuff was there. Everyone
I
was
like
dressed.
him.
King Vader.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm ready for him to actually make a feature film. Got to move over at some point. He's like short clips.
He has, hasn't he?
They're not featured films. They're still like under the short. It's like short films, like short films.
Oh,
But
yeah, because
yeah,
the
he does it
Netflix
for
dreams and
he's
stuff.
partnered with Netflix, but it's called
Netflix,
Netflix
YouTube.
Dream.
Yeah.
Yeah. But they're not long enough to because it's almost like 13 minutes, something like
Okay.
that. So right, so they're
Yeah,
still under the
he
short
been
films.
going hard for long as well.
Yeah,
It's good to see them boys like actually.
but it's crazy because we all remember when they were small,
Yeah.
like not small, but like doing shit in their like little backyards with the Adobe Premiere stuff, and now
Yeah.
that boy be fucking effects like crazy.
Mm-hmm.
It's like don't worry, Dwayne, your time will come.
Yep.
We start a little late, but you know.
I start old. I can end up being like McDonald.
Hey, you started.
Yep.
How many people got a dream to do something and never start, right?
It's true.
Tell you the truth though, if he was still on the rock, he probably wouldn't have started.
Never. That ain't happening at all, boy. I dreamed of getting
That's
killed
so fucked up to
quick.
say, bro, but yeah.
I dreamed of getting killed real quick.
He had some
Like
he had
I
some
would,
outlandish dreams though. He used to dream of playing football and shit.
yeah, NFL. I would
Or at
like
least college.
to I would like to I would like to make a movie where I could have Barbadian voice actors. Like all Barbadian voice actors. So that would be cool.
Euros,
But yeah.
dynamite. Yeah.
this is this is set it off. Whereas set it off. I would
Bruh.
love to get our movie again. You know why I would like to get our movie again?
Mm.
Because everybody in the Ivy considered them men as bums. And they were the first Barbadians of our generation to make a movie, put it on a DVD, sell it for $2, and it was big time.
Honestly, that was the first like big featured film. Like
And it may do it on a Motorola phone, film, a phone. And see, yeah, I mean, like
dude, like
every
that was I watched it. What's
yeah,
funny
it
was the
was
rock throwing scene though. Like that rock throwing
yeah.
scene killed me, bro. I
Man,
was like,
right
yo,
next to
boy,
one
they
another. I
throwing
was like,
rocks.
yo.
I said, boy, you're
but
Ross. Mm, boy. I was like, at least
but
no one got hit. Like, just thank God no
yeah,
one got
boy.
hit.
But you know what? Every time I get in my head and I'm like, yo, I do that yet, or I ain't produced my own film or nothing like that. I just remember them guys. And I was like, yo, that man do it on a Motorola phone. What excuse do I have? Like,
Well, you got
man,
you still got to build a phone. To me, you still got to build a foundation. Um,
yeah,
it's not like you're not doing anything at all. You just like
oh,
you're building
yeah.
a foundation and stuff,
I've
making
been
sure
writing, man,
making sure all
writing
your
day and night.
day and night you're writing. I mean, you already released a book. Um, got to make sure that the company stuff is set up correctly. You don't want to
Yeah,
fuck that shit up, especially with like taxes and stuff. So you gotta make sure that shit's set. I'm just saying, like we all
yeah,
just wait to want to have a business, especially because
exactly. It's true.
you live in UK, and obviously if you try to, I guess if you try to do stuff here too, So
Yeah,
hey man, it's just once you get the ball, you gonna start, bro. I got faith. You look a lot more on this one than you was about strength and conditioning. Even though you did fight for the strength and conditioning for a good minute,
yeah,
trying to get a job at
it's true.
Tottenham and shit.
That was fun. And Kentucky Wildcats. Oh, I'm so sorry I had to turn that job down.
Oh yeah, you did get the. It would have been hard, man. You would have had to change countries and shit, bro.
Yeah, back and forth with a kid.
Bro, that would have been hard. I remember when you got it, and he was like, "Dude, I don't think I could do it." I was like, honestly, I was surprised that you even applied. I was like, "Bro, Kentucky, like." And then it was Kentucky, bro. The disrespect to Kentucky is out there. Just
Man, I like Kentucky, and then too. I think it was because the assistant strength coach that they had before was a black guy, and he left and went to the Cincinnati Bengals. So he was telling me like, "Yo, I honestly think you could do it." So I was
Honestly,
like,
though,
"Really?"
you probably could end up in the pros if you had pursued it. It's just hard to do it with a family and shit, man.
Yeah, it would have been uprooting my wife and everything, and
Yeah, no, she
it
could.
worked out for the best.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
doing
yeah, yeah.
animations now.
Hey man, hindsight is always 2020, but ain't like I don't think you made a mistake or anything. I mean, shit.
Oh yeah,
It was cool though, like to say I got the offer. I was offered
yep.
the job, So anyway, man, yeah, there's a shortened episode. I gotta go get ready to head out.
Go do it. Have fun. Take
Um,
pictures and videos and show me.
what we any decide? You know what we gonna do next week, bro? Or we gonna
Inu Yashiki
who? Oh
on Amazon Prime.
man, I swear to God, I thought you was about to say Inuyasha. I will both cuss all over this podcast.
I hate that show, B. I would never do that to you.
Bro, there ain't enough time. You know, between the movies, did that shit even end? Like, I don't.
It did, and then to start
No,
a
yeah, there's one
sequel.
with the kids.
Yeah, and I don't understand. Is the same story,
Oh yeah, it's the same story.
but then they do that with One Piece. So there you go.
Isn't One Piece still going though?
Yeah, just that One Piece like boss enough not to stop. You'd be like, bro,
If
we
anything,
ain't fooling you.
I would say
We just going.
Inuyasha is more Naruto than One Piece.
Yeah,
But One Piece hasn't
yeah,
stopped. Naruto stopped, came back with him as a young adult, stopped, and they got Boruto. And then
yeah,
there's like a
boy.
shit ton of movies in between there. Like Naruto got a lot of movies.
Yep,
So yeah,
it's
it was more like
crazy.
Naruto.
Anyway, man, you gotta go.
Yeah, I gotta go get it. Gotta take a shower and stuff and head out here. Anyway, guys, yes, you're gonna see this tomorrow, 11, edited here on the YouTube. Sure, check that out. Sure to check out everyone IG's stuff. It's all in the description. And that's about it, man. As always, stay safe. Oh, be sure to comment, like, subscribe, please. I'm joking. Every bus 50
Thank you for
followers.
50 followers.
Woo, 50. Big time, big time. We can retire. Anyway, as always, guys, stay
Retiring next
safe
week.
out there. Peace.
All right, peace.